This is what I love about you. You have thrived on proving the doubters wrong. What would silencing the haters and beating one of the sport's pound-for-pound best mean to you?
Man, I love this stuff. I love a good challenge. This is for me and my team. I'm not proving everyone else wrong. I'm proving myself right at the end of the day. And so this is a great test. I know what I'm capable of. And once I beat this guy, just another check of the box, and people will have less things to say.
Tank, you already said this is another check of the box. If in this sport, we always say there are levels to this thing. Is this fight another one of those examples where you say, my man, now you're fighting one of the sport's pound-for-pound best and one of the best to ever do it, and there's levels to this sport?
I mean, I could go out there and say, somebody always say that. You just got to wait and see come November the 14th, I let him do all the talking. And come to 14, we'll see what you're about. How long you been boxing? 5 years? We'll see what you're about come November the 14th.
Jake, you face legends. Now you have 10, but you've had Anderson Silva. How does facing somebody like this in his prime, how does that differ compared to some of the other guys that you face before?
Yeah, this is the toughest fight for me from an experience standpoint. I know he's in his prime, 30-0 or whatever it is, undefeated, top 10 pound-for-pound fighter. I respect Tank a lot, and that's why I'm excited he's going to bring the best out of me. And I have to be prepared. I have to be the most locked in I've ever been, and that's what makes this a massive fight. So much is at stake because we're young. We're just on the tip and the brink of our careers and coming into greatness in our primes, like you said. And so the loser of this fight is going to be the embarrassment of the world. Their fan base is going to be let down, and everyone's going to see that. And it could be a career-ending loss, and that's what makes this exciting.
Tank, along those lines, listen to what he just said. Do you feel any pressure at all? Only because you're so good, and yet you're fighting this guy who's relatively new to the sport. And I'm sure there are a number of people, millions that will be watching, will be expecting a knockout.
Yeah, I feel like there's no pressure on me. The only pressure on me is when I put pressure on myself. That's why I'm not going out here and saying I'm gonna knock him out or anything like that. So we just want to put on a great show come November the 14th, and the fans won that night. We just want to put on a great show so everybody can, be happy.
I want to talk to that lady that's right next to you, Alicia, the champ. This is something. I don't know if these people know this. Undisputed champion. But yet you gave up one of your belts. You gave up the WBC belt because they're one of the sanctioning bodies that really don't support women fighting 12 3-minute rounds. So you say, you know what? Take your belt back. I'm going to do this to push the sport forward. What does that mean to you to have this kind of fight on a worldwide platform like that because you won to show equality for women's boxing? What does it mean to you?
Well, listen, what it means to me is to be in this moment right here, right now, to speak about it. And not only speak about it, but come November 14th, you will see what women have always been able to do, and that's fight. That's show up and do a job. And one thing about me, I love to take a challenge. As an athlete, as a warrior, I need that. And I'm going to get that November 14th.
Layla, so then what does it mean to you to be in this historic fight? And this is your first world title fight. So this would be something to walk away as the unified champion in such a monumental fight. What would it mean to you to be victorious?
If you don't mind, I'm going to say a few words in French for my fellow people in Québec. Je veux juste les saluer et remercier du sport que je suis aujourd'hui. Merci beaucoup. I'm so excited to be here, truly. I manifested this moment for the whole year, truly. And it's amazing to be here. I'm thrilled.
And what is your message, let's say, to maybe some people who still doubt that women should fight under the same championship rules as men?
Come and fight.
I like it. Alicia, same thing. For those who may still be doubting, they say, no, women shouldn't be fighting 12, 3 minutes around. What's your message to those guys?
Listen, one thing about it, you're gonna have some doubters in life, and that's just is what it is. But one thing about it, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do what I do, and always show out, because there's no limitations on me, okay?
I gotta give it to you, Jay. Because people can say what they want about you. One thing they can't say is that you do not support women's boxing. And tell me why it was important not only to have this fight under here, but to have somebody like Alicia under that MVP banner.
I mean, it's just boxing at the end of the day. She's a superstar, knockout artist, has it all the characteristics that it takes, and she's the future of women's boxing. And MVP and Nikisa, myself and I have always believed in people like her, Amanda Serrano, and the women's side of things that arguably 9 times out of 10 have more entertaining fights than some of the men these days. And so we are big believers, supporters, and Netflix has backed us, and the movement is taking over, and now it's not just women's boxing, it's boxing.
Take your thoughts on that, having such a monumental fight as your co-main here, especially someone like Layla and of course Alicia.
I think that's great. I think the female fighters should definitely get the same treatment as the guys. I feel like you're doing a great thing by having females on this card, and I didn't know that it was the COVID, so that's why I definitely be watching come the 14th. So I'm excited about that fight. I'm sorry, Parker, I'm not really big on this young lady, but I definitely be in tune,
I like it. Getting back to your fight, you look at Jay, this guy is tough. He's taking a lot of people's best shot. When you look at him, does his physical advantages, is that something that can test you in this fight on November 14th?
For sure. We know that Jake is much bigger than me and things like that, but we just gotta be smart when we get in there, and that's where my experience gonna play a big factor. So I can't really say too much right now. I don't want to say too much, but I definitely want to, put on a great show come November 14th and make sure that show them what I'm about.
What do you think is going to happen to the fight, generally?
What I think, we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, you're boring as fuck. My whole family was texting me. I just want to
That's
apologize to the
cool, though.
audience for
You
this
talk.
guy.
I'm not a
I
talker. You talk.
My whole family texted
I
me.
kick ass for real. What you do? You just play around, just regular.
That's what people want.
I can't hear
Yeah, we can't actually get the audio up here. We can't hear shit.
Yes.
I don't know if that can change, but I can hear what you're saying.
Jake, I was reading an article and it said maybe Jake Paul this time around has bitten off more than he can chew in this fight. What's your response to that?
Man, people always can say this shit. Like, I'm just sick of it. What do people have to say? Come on. Keep on saying it, whatever you got. This is what I do, bro. This is why I'm the biggest in the sport. This is why everyone's here today. This is why I've had the most viewed fight in boxing history. So at the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me. I'm a fucking son of a motherfucker. So fuck you, little man. Yeah.
100%. That's correct. Correct?
Correct. I'm your daddy.
Let me ask you a question. I love your confidence. I love it. Tell me and tell the people, why are you so confident in this fight?
It's preparation. It's knowing what I'm capable of. It's my team. You know, third, Jay Leon, Larry Wade, you know, my training partner, everybody, Carl, everyone who puts the work, Ocean, the whole team is, you know, number one, and everyone goes so hard, and we know we're capable of the best in the world, and we just want to go with everyone. We have 2 chips on our shoulder, and look at what we've done in the sport in just a short amount of time with this team. My skill set continues to improve, and I'm a lot better boxer than people who are doing their whole life. It's pattern recognition, and that's what I'm, you know, amazing at, is learning, adapting, and continuing to get better in the sport all the time.
Jay, he's a confident young man. Does any of that concern you in this fight, that he is so confident that not only he will win, but win by stoppage?
Fuck no. Not really. I mean, he's supposed to feel like that. He's a bigger guy. He says he can and stuff like that. So I let him take the high route. I take the low route. I see November 14th.
One thing
I
I
think we went the opposite, where you were going to take the high road. But yeah, sure.
One thing I always like to ask fighters, because this thing is going to be watched by hundreds of millions globally. Jay, give the people one thing that you can guarantee that they're going to get on November 14th when they tune in to Netflix.
Yeah, you're going to see the 2 biggest fighters in America go head to head with an amazing card. World championships fight back to back to back. And that's just how the MVP way to do it. And I'm going to come for a knockout of the year again. I've seen it in my visions, I've seen it in my manifestation. I'm seeking this guy, and it's very close to our knockout ever.
Okay? Same question. When people, those hundreds of millions of people tune in to Netflix to watch this fight, give me something you can guarantee that they're going to get.
There's excitement. You know, that's why I bring to the sport, excitement. That's why I'm the one that's doing the most.
And that's why I respect him. That's why this is amazing. He's a showman. He's a G. He's got his aura, his swag, his, you know, his fans. I really respect him for taking this fight. Look at what, you know, Floyd Mayweather did. He fought Conor McGregor, who was like the same weight. This is the most risky fight that Gervonta can take in boxing. He actually has the balls and he's putting it on the line. And it's a much tougher fight than Floyd had against Conor in a crossover fight like that. So respect to him. It's going to be a show, and we can talk our shit at the end of the day, but people are going to tune in, and we're both going to show out, and someone's getting put to sleep.
This is really tripping. Like, you really going up with something, huh? You see how you didn't do that out there for you, so I did it. Y'all might not catch it, but right, okay.
What did you say?
You got to say this before this, so we're on the same thing.
Alicia, same thing. What do you guarantee that people are going to get when they tune in November 14th and watch this fight?
What you're gonna get is action-packed. Y'all know I love to fight, you know I love to punch on somebody. And the fact that I get an extra minute to punish Layla, I love that. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna eat that. And yeah, I'm just excited to be here again. This is what I do. I've been boxing since the age of 8 years old. I don't do this. There's no hobby for me. This is what I do, and I love what I do.
Layla, same thing. What can you guarantee the fans are going to get when they tune in November 14th?
You're going to see why we deserve to do 3-minute rounds and why we belong here. And I'm just going to show them as well why I belong here on this stage. So I'm very excited to have also an extra minute to punch Alicia in the face.
That, of course, goes.
She's never been in the ring with somebody like me. I'm going to give her a real good seasoned ass whooping.
That's what you get. I'm telling you, Miami, you better get your tickets. It's going down on Netflix November 14th. I know there are members of the media here. They want to ask questions. We have 2 mics, one here down front. We just ask that you please introduce yourself and ask your questions to the fight.
What you doing down there?
Gervonta, how you doing?
How you doing?
Gervonta, you know I fuck with you. I fuck with you heavy, Gervonta, but I won't side that you. I got Jake Gordon.
We on the side of it.
We already did. What was that?
200.
Let's go 250.
Let's go 500.
Y'all are making $50 million for this on Netflix. I can't do it. You split that one. 250, 250.
Easy. Let's make it $1 million.
Fine. Whoa.
Hey, relax. Come shake on it. Shake on that shit.
Jake.
I got 10 racks. Shake on that shit, Jake. Jake, shake on that shit.
Jake, $1 million.
2 million? 2 million. Let's do it.
Shake on that shit.
$2 million. Oh my fucking God. Oh my
$2 million.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Gervonta, another question for you. Does the size matter in the gloves, and does the size matter in the weight? Are you worried about the weight at all? Are you worried about the size of the ounce of gloves? Are you worried about that at all? Okay, well, we got 2 million, Jake, so not even fucking with this shit.
Let's go, baby. I'm not coming out. And I got us, bro.
You got us?
2 million. What are we gonna buy?
What?
What are we gonna buy?
We got matches. Very cool. Yo, bet it down. What you got?
I got a 50 on it.
Bet 50 will be then.
I bet 50.
I got you.
I got 50K.
All right, let's lock. Let's lock. You want to lock?
50K.
50, yeah. Let's shake
How
it.
long we been do the 250? And then
I ain't got as much as them niggas. I got a little bit.
Yeah, I want that 250. I'll bet 50 with you.
I got 50 with you.
There you go.
Let's go!
what you want to bet?
I'm not betting on the fight.
And these are very first one to be All right, over here. Go ahead.
Jorge Alonso, GoBack.com. This is a Tank. Tank, you talked about his experience and you talked about, are you taking him seriously in this fight?
Sure. You're the big guy. Look at it. I got it to the serious. Want you? Fast.
You could win $2 million in this bet. What are you buying with those $2 million?
I can't really take that. Motherfuckers gonna hate me for it. So I'm gonna chill. I'm like, don't know.
Are you more excited now that $2 million bet?
2 million, I'm not donating 2 million. I'm fucking the hood. Not doing that. I'll give something. But I ain't going to 2 million. I ain't got that rich.
Next question.
Daniel with Denver. Last time you were in Netflix, some people were disappointed that you were showing against Mike Tyson. What can we expect in this fight? Will it look a lot different than in that fight against Mike Tyson? Can you explain kind of what happened there?
Yeah, you have to understand Mike's one of the greatest, heavyweights of all time. I was outside of my weight class. This is going to be completely different. I'm going to be faster with more knockout power against this guy, so don't blink, it's going to be a knockout.
You said what?
Next one here.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Rashad West with Remix Sports Media. My question is for both Jake and Tank. Alright, so Drake is known for dropping $1 million bets on fights like this. If you decide to place another bet on this Netflix matchup on November 14th, why should you put it on you? And what do you say to the fans who follow those bets and might wager on this fight themselves?
Who you talking to?
To Tank and Jake, both of y'all boys.
What you say that I'm sorry?
If Drake wants to bet on this fight, why should he bet on you?
And
Drake.
oh, Drake.
Drake.
What you you mean? Why wouldn't that?
That's what I'm saying. You let me know.
Come on, man. You from Miami?
Yeah. Born and raised.
I know.
Yeah.
You just came in. You just came in, right?
What you mean?
You just walked in.
Nah, I've been here.
It's your first fight?
No, this is my first fight, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, what he's saying, you should know who he is. That's why you put money down.
Well, no, y'all know who you is. I gotta talk too much shit back.
How you doing? Kevin Golden, TV. Okay, quick question. Much respect for everything you've done in the ring, but also outside the ring. Your boxing always charity. I wanted to bring that up. To me, it's kind of synonymous with your journey. It's kind of mirroring how you're kind of always kind of keep the odds, kind of, fight back. Is that kind of, you see your pathway kind of similar to your kind of mission in your charity? Boxing always.
Yeah, 100%. Life is a fight, in and outside of the ring. We have to fight for the kids out there. We have to get these kids motivated, get them in the right programs, get them in boxing gyms, get them healthy, get them in their right mindset. And boxing has done all of that for me, giving me this discipline. And I've been fighting for everything I've had in my life. And so I just hope to be an inspiration for the next generation to show them that they can accomplish anything in their wildest dreams. I'm a kid from Ohio, and sitting here is still surreal to me every single day. And I'm very blessed. Thank God and thank you to my fans and everyone who supported me.
Yeah, and I appreciate you about charity. You've done so many things.
You for sure made something to ask that question. For sure. You look like you did. Look.
The media doesn't cover the good things, and sometimes you have to spotlight that out. You got to get back. You got to give to get. Maybe you should take a lesson from him.
This question is to Jake Paul. What up, bro?
What up?
Hey, man, big fan. Also your trainer. Me and the guys, Larry Wade and Bill Chambers, we see you making these big bets and shit. So when you win this bonus, how much motherfucking money we get you?
I'll give you half. You guys get half. My team will get half of Gervonta's $2 million. So thank you, Gervonta.
Coach Calvin Ford, ETG. Jake, I want to
Nigga
get
come from a real fighter to YouTuber. That's how shit go, right? That's how shit go, right? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah.
What up, champ? What's the deal?
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of animosity for me. But you want to know what's crazy, Jeff James? Me and you ain't never had a bad day up under the sun.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Listen, I see you, somebody bust his ass, I'm gonna watch you since you was a kid. Right? I know Calvin, I got nothing but love for everybody over there. They show me nothing but love. I got nothing but respect for whatever it is you think. I'm only on your side, but guess what? I'm a black man supporting another black man making millions and millions of dollars, so I'm proud of you no matter what you think. And it's all good, but guess what? We over here doing dope shit too, so it's cool to see us around on
Hall of Fame went to a YouTuber.
You say what?
You went to a Hall of Fame, yeah, and now you work on YouTube, right?
Shit, I mean...
You're forgetting to realize that I will be the first boxer and promoter ever in the Hall of Fame for multiple reasons, like at the youngest age. So you're actually a fucking dumbass.
Hey, but Champ, say that. I'm not put up for you, guys.
Go ahead, Cal.
Jake, I see y'all doing all this betting stuff, right? And I'm looking at this fight, like, it's cool. This is a very serious fight, and I'm a very serious person. My question to you is, where did all our blood come from? Why y'all couldn't take 10 and he had 8? Or maybe giving up 4 ounces of the blood? I can't see this, because y'all bet on this money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, wait, you guys are the ones that won the 12-ounce gloves, not me. I'll do 8. Fuck, I'll do 4. I'll do 2 ounces. I'll do very up there, like.
I'm not aware of that, because I know that he can handle himself.
So what do you want, 10 ounce, 8 ounce?
If anyone said that, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna wear it.
No, the 12 ounce came from your guys' side. And on God, perfect. Then what do you want, 10?
I didn't say that.
So 10
It
ounces?
don't matter.
Perfect, it doesn't matter. So back to what I always wanted, which was 10 ounces.
You
Great.
just
Thank you
say
for
something.
the
You just say something. I didn't know. Because you fight at 10, he fight at 8.
Yeah, your guys' side.
So I'm like,
Show the emails and the screenshots.
I
You
get
guys
it.
are asking for a
It's
lot.
part of negotiation. I get it.
No, let's do it. 10 ounces, let's do it. That's great. That's gonna make it more exciting for the fans. Thank God. I wanted 10 really bad. Let's do it.
Good enough? All right. Guys, before we get to the face-off, Jake, give me your prediction on what's going to happen in the co-main between Layla and Alicia.
Well, first of all, it's just incredible that they're doing 12 30-minute rounds. That's some badass shit right there. And both fighters are incredible. But I just know that Alicia, this is her moment. This is going to be a breakout performance. And, you know, I hate to choose sides as I am the promoter, but I think Alicia.
Yeah, we're getting knocked out. That's what he meant to say.
Same question. Who's going to win in that co-main between Layla and Alicia?
I would say Alicia, you know, but I'm gonna definitely get both of them on the card, so we gotta watch, bro. I never seen this young lady like I said. I definitely watch her when I get home and stuff, and you know, I'm just excited to be a part of boxing again. So shout out to that.
Layla, who will win in the main event between Jake and Tank?
Based on the height and the size, Jake Paul should win this. He should. But on the skill level, on boxing IQ, I feel like Tank should have it. But if I go, it's hard to say, but if I go with only the size, he should win. He should.
Alicia?
Listen, we all know how boxing is. It's unpredictable. We got two hard hitters like Jake and Tank. Shut up, so I beat you up. Like I said, it's gonna be action packed, and I know I'm bent on the knockout.
There you have it. Folks, certainly want to thank you guys for coming out, and now we got to have some face-off. So what I'm going to ask is the fighters, if you guys are hit that stage, and can I please bring up Most Valuable Promotions CEO, Nikita Zadarian, to the stage. He's going to help us face off these fighters along with Ramon Littlejohn from GTE Promotions, and we will start with the co-main event. Here we go, the co-main event. The unified champion, Alicia, the Bomb, Bumgarner, taking on Layla, both won. A fight for equality. 12 free rounds for the unified title. The Bomb, Alicia Bumgarner, Layla Houdan. November 14th, here at the Paseo Center, Miami, Florida, and it's live and exclusively on Netflix. And now, the main event, the fight, the big star in boxing, Jake Paul against Gervonta Davis. Jake Paul, Tank Davis, November 14th, live on Netflix here from the Bethesda Center in Miami, Florida.